People who have seen that and go, wow, that's really creepy.
First on Fox, the school board candidate opens up about the criminal past he hopes voters will not hold against him. Last night we told you about 58-year-old Bob Koster's arrest for indecent exposure nearly 15 years ago.
That prevents him from teaching or even volunteering at any North East ISD school. Robert Price is live to explain how it's not stopping him from running for school board. Robert.
Well, good evening. Bob Koster says he knew the details of his arrest would eventually go public. But for him, the embarrassment is worth it if he can make a difference for his community.
In this election, this is the most effective way.
Bob Koster's been knocking on doors, passing out cards, shaking hands.
I really wanted to engage parents to realize that their vote mattered for the future and direction of their children.
So the North East ISD school board candidates can understand the reaction to news of his 2000 arrest for indecent exposure, accused of looking at pornography inside his car in a grocery store parking lot.
Wow, that's really creepy. I need to vote. I'm filled with fear. I need to vote against that.
To avoid a conviction, Koster pleaded no contest and received deferred adjudication.
Here's a guy who's been arrested for something that's very sensitive, and he wants to be able to be involved with families and children.
The 58-year-old father of 4 grown children says he isn't surprised.
I knew full well at some point in time this would have to come up. It would be necessary to come up. I would be embarrassed, but it was worth it to me.
For him, the issues facing the community are more important.
Being on this board, I am speaking with the voice of my community. I want to have 5,000 people behind me saying, this is the direction we want to go.
His past prevents him from teaching or volunteering with the district. So what happens if he wins a seat?
At this point, we're really in uncharted territory.
Right now, any ISD is exploring options like a district chaperone.
Some possibilities that may have to be implemented if and when Mr. Koster wins the election.
I am not a maverick in this. I'm a team player.
Koster says he'll work with the district, but adds, we've all made mistakes.
Better to have been caught doing them and make changes than to be clever and never get caught and actually be a risk within the community.
Meantime, Koster's opponent, longtime incumbent Ed White, told us in a phone conversation that his record speaks for itself. He says, quote, the trustees work well together, and this is no time for controversy on the board. The election is this Saturday. Reporting live, Robert Price, Fox News at 9.